sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Trailblazers, Avdia out there with Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's Kamare. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Reeves against Sharpe. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Ayton. Three-pointer, Simons. Hachimura grabs the miss. Here's Hayes. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. There's the triple. The rebound by Sharpe. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Simons missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Pass to Simons. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Doncic. And they double up James. From the arc. And it's Doncic missing. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Sharpe. Ayton trying to break free. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Here's Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron has doubled. Back to Doncic. Reeves outside. Pass to James for the 3. Traps in the tray. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Grant is checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in, and it's Simons missing. LA's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Doncic, and the layup falls. Doncic has got 5 now.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And so here's Portland. Pass to Sharp. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Simons finds Sharp. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And here's Avdia after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Hayes. Still scoreless. James, no good. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. From outside the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons with a screen on Reeves. Reeves against Sharp. 5 to shoot. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 11 points.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside, James. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's Avdia. Here's Ayton. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Portland. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. It's intercepted to the inside. And Grant with a clear path to the hoop.
And leaking out there in transition, Grant's athleticism and speed helping him when the break is on.
And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with this defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league, He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. Here's Finney Smith. Nothing on the board. Reeves gets the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Grant. Vincent with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Portland trailing here. Pass to Klingon. And it's Grant in the corner. Over Finney Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Vincent. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
For some new swag.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Connect. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Delano Banton's checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Number 5, Delano Banton.
It's Henderson on the wing. Thibault on the wing to stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thibault's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
From deep, James. LeBron James making it look easy from deep. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Williams. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in for Delano Banton. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibilities.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Here's Simons following the three by the Lakers. Ayton a screen on LeBron. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Sharp's got his third bucket of the night. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Here's LeBron. He's got 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Sharp. To the paint. Here's Kamara. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Outside, Simons. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Simons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Knocks it loose. Hachimura. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 2 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring at the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. give him some different looks.
The Lakers in the lead. They've got Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Now Sharp after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Simons against James. Pass to Kamare. Ayton inside. No good that time. Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic passes to LeBron. Shoots over Simon. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Doncic. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Simons kicks to Avdia. Here's Kamare. Connects from three-point range. Kamare's got 5.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Lakers. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Now, here's Sean. 8 points for him. Simons up top. Guarded by Doncic. The shot's good from Simons.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And he makes the first. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. James, no good. Simons surveying the D. Ayton wide open. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 4. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. The three. The rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Shoots over Simons. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 9-point Laker lead. 3-pointers, Simons. Good on the triple. Simons has got 15.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Kamara, guarded by Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Breaker dance crew.
Grant dishes to Henderson. There's 1:47 left in the third. The three. Thibault, the pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Good work there as it goes. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Grant outside. Klingon the screen for Grant. No good on the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
The 3 for Doncic. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. Henderson with it. No scoring in this one. Down low. And finished off by Avdia.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
James, the pass to Reeves. The 3 for Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 24 points.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
LeBron against Grant. Inside, here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Lakers. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Free throw good. Klingon. Good on both. Now LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. James against Grant. Over to the left wing. And here is Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Vincent misses. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Thibault. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Alton Connect picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. That one misses.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And a wide open look for James. Knocks down the 3 ball. James has got 23 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Thibault finds Henderson. Driving the lane. Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James in the post. Working on Williams. A shot by LeBron. No good. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Vincent. James in the post. He's covered by Grant. LeBron with the bucket. He's got 25.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Grant up and in on the layup.
And getting points inside, important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
Here's Vincent. Got a piece of it. Here's Thibault. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for some T-shirts. Here they come.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And it's Ayton missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Down low, Abdia finds it. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The three for Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Tries the spin move. Simon from outside. They grab their own miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Abdia can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Simon. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Simon. Abdia trying to break free. Nice D from Doncic. James finds Reeves, drains the three-pointer, and the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
The shot's good from Simon.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Count that one. Doncic has got 31.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and his personnel comes up with the goods on that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Simons finds Sharp. Here's the screen. Off target from outside. Sharp against Reeves. Here's Doncic. That misses off the backboard.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Portland. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Portland no good that time either. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game